This vegetarian chili has been a household staple for years now and is a protein-packed, flavorful recipe that's great for meal prep as well. So obviously, I'm a foodie, hence the food channel. And because of that, I'm not really a big fan of eating the same thing every single day. But I am a big fan of meal prepping because it just saves you so much time, it saves you so much money, and it stops you from eating unhealthy as well. So my favorite thing about this recipe is that you can have it in so many different ways that you don't even really feel like you're eating the same thing at all. So today I'm going to show you 3 ways to have this vegetarian chili. We're going to have it as nachos, we're going to have it as a burrito, and we're also going to have it as a cauliflower rice bowl. The first thing we want to do is get started on our chili. On medium heat, add 2 tablespoons of oil to a large pot. Dice 1 large brown onion and add that in, sauteing for a couple of minutes. Next, crush 6 garlic cloves into the pot and add 2 finely chopped jalapenos. Saute for a few minutes till the onions are soft and have started to brown. Next, we're going to add our spices. I'm using 2 tablespoons of cumin, 2 tablespoons of coriander powder, 1 tablespoon of paprika, and 1 teaspoon of chili powder. With the powdered spices, I prefer to add them in at this stage because essentially what you're doing is toasting them and you're allowing them to release all its flavors and aromas. But you don't need to do this for too long because it is very easy to burn them as well. So just until you start smelling the spices, that's when it's good to go. Now we're going to deglaze the pot with 2 cans of diced tomatoes and add in our beans. We're using black beans, red kidney beans, cannellini beans or white beans, chickpeas, and corn. All ingredients that are great sources of protein, fiber, vitamins, and minerals. Mix that in and add 400 millimeters or 1 can of vegetable stock. I prefer a thick chili, but if you like it soupier, you can add in more stock. Now we'll just cover and let it simmer on low heat for about 10 to 15 minutes. In that time, our beans should have cooked down enough and all the flavors would have come together nicely. If you're happy with the consistency, that's great. Just add salt to taste and you're all done. But if you want a thicker chili, then just leave it to cook uncovered for another 10 or so minutes till you're happy with the consistency. So you're more than welcome to have the chili as is, maybe with a few extra garnishes and toppings. It's really yummy and it should serve about 8 to 10. But if you're like me and you want to switch things up a bit, I'm going to show you 3 ways to have this chili. The first way we're going to have the chili is my favorite, turned into nachos. Get a wide bowl, lay the bottom with tortilla chips, add a generous spoonful of chili and grate some cheese over the top. Then add a little bit of guacamole over the top. This is a simple and easy guac with avocados, tomatoes, red onions, lemon, chili, salt and coriander. I have a full recipe for that on my channel. I've left a link to it down below. Then we're going to add a dollop of sour cream or coconut yogurt and garnish with coriander, some jalapenos and a squeeze of lime. This is a great way to have the chili, perfect for a lighter lunch or served as an appetizer. For something more filling, I'm going to show you how to serve this as a burrito. We're going to grab a tortilla that I've just warmed up in the oven. We'll add a little bit of rice at the bottom. This will soak up the sauce and stop the burrito from getting soggy. Then we'll top with the chili, some guacamole, sour cream, jalapenos, and coriander. To wrap it, we're going to fold the ends in and then fold the burrito over on one side, wrapping it tightly over the fillings and rolling it over. Finally, our cauliflower rice bowl. To make our cauliflower rice, we want to cut up 1 cauliflower into smaller florets. Don't throw away the stems, we can use most of that as well. Add the cauliflower to a food processor and pulse till the cauliflower has broken down into little granules. Don't overcrowd the food processor and do it in batches if necessary. Because there's lots of water in the cauliflower, you run the risk of everything turning into mush if you do too much at a time. Then to flavor the cauliflower rice and remove any excess moisture, we're going to cook the cauliflower in a skillet for a few minutes, adding some salt and turmeric for a little flavor and color. Once that's done, add cauliflower rice to a bowl, Top it with the chili, add the guac and sour cream, add some cheese as well if you'd like, and garnish with coriander and jalapeno. There you have it guys, an absolutely delicious and easy vegetarian chili you can meal prep, and 3 different ways to serve them. This is a very forgiving recipe. It's very hard to mess it up. You can under season or over season. That'll be very easy to correct. It's really hard to mess up the ratios as well. So I do hope you guys give this recipe a go and let me know what you think of it in the comments down below. If you enjoyed this video, please do give it a like. That's always appreciated. And subscribe if you want to see more. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Look at that thick sauce. It's looking good.